I ain't looking for the fame, you can have that. From the shirt that I like, let me grab that. Going out for the night, where my brats at? No good time for asking where my man's at. Trying to take a trip to Egypt, where my bag at? Going to store and see the world, who gon' play in that? They started tripping on your girl, you know I bark back. You wanna play the enemy, please don't start that. You know I had some frenemies, but that was way back. I'm riding solo dolo now, where my waves at? Trying to keep my wave spinning, where a wave cap. Gonna make my mama proud, let me say that. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for my video. So today I wanted to talk about purpose, and this was on my heart. So I usually talk about what's on my heart unless somebody gives me a topic. And there are some of you out there who feel like you have no purpose in this world. There's some of you out there who feel like you don't even want to live. There's some of you out there who feel like you made so many mistakes that there's no point of you even trying to do better. I'm here to let you know that you are here for a reason. If you're still living, you still have a purpose in this world. Now, the people who passed away, they had a purpose too. Now, there are people out there who live their purpose, and there's people who don't. And we want to be the people who do, because there are people out there who need the purpose that we are given. Every single person who was born on the earth was born with a purpose. Every single person was born with something that they was given from God to give to others. So I know a lot of times people are very talented, and they look at their talent like, use it for their own glory. So, they want to be praised, they get the money and stuff for it, and they spend it on themselves. And it's, people really think it's about themselves. But truly, your purpose is not about yourself. Your purpose is always going to be for somebody else, no matter what you think it's for. It may bring great things. However, you're not supposed to, it's not just for you. It's for other people. Whether your purpose is being a lawyer, we need people out there who are honest. We need them lawyers who are going to still do what's right and still do justice, even whenever the justice system is completely broken and the justice system is completely, I think, is corrupt. But we need them people out there who are going to be honest, and even though it's corrupt, they're going to do what's right. We need the people out. We need the people who are in government. If you want to, be in politics, the people who are in sports, that even inspires people as well. People probably think like, how can a sport inspire people? However, it can be very inspiring, because there are some people who are born to do a sport. There's some people who are born to be very active, and so that can inspire other people to want to do something with themselves, and it can also inspire people to want to get in shape, inspire people to want to be more active. So your purpose, it's supposed to help people, and it will help people if you are walking in it. Now, I know some people don't know their purpose. Like I went through a phase when I didn't even know my purpose at all. I'm like, Lord, I feel like I'm walking through a dark tunnel, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this world. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be, or how, I had no clue. But when I asked God to reveal it to me, He showed me who I was. He showed me what purpose I had. And every time I would try to do other things, He would bring me right back to the very thing that He wants me to do. And a lot of times our purpose is what we love. A lot of times our purpose is what we're doing every day. Like, something that a habit or a hobby that you do every day. That might have a lot to do with your purpose. Now, don't get it twisted. Some people be like, well, I fight every day, so Well, listen, you can be a boxer. If you want to fight, you can use your fighting for positive, but don't be out here just fighting just because you like to fight. That means you have a root within you that has to be pulled out. You got to work on some things that you were dealing with. However, we're not made to just eat, sleep, and work and then do it all over again every day. That's not what we're made for. That's basically surviving. We're meant to live. There are billions of people in this world for a reason. There are billions of people in this world so that way we can tug on each other, help each other. My purpose is supposed to help you, and your purpose is supposed to help them. And our purpose is supposed to help each other. And so we should look at it like that. We should look at it like, you know what? Yeah, I made some mistakes in my life. Yeah, I've done this and I've done that, but I'm still here. God makes no mistakes when He made you. He didn't make a mistake when He made you. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't an oops. You feel me? He knew what He was doing when He made you the person that He made you. He knew what He was doing when He gave you the features that He gave you. When He gave you the personality that He gave you, He knew what He was doing. You know what I mean? I was born, my mom had me with her tubes tied. You feel me? She didn't expect to have another baby. She was like, she had him tied and burnt, and I still came through. So that means I'm here for a purpose. Some people say, you're a miracle baby. No, We are all here for a purpose. We are all here for something and to help somebody else. So if you've made mistakes and you feel like, oh, I made so many mistakes, I don't even want to try to do nothing with my life because I've messed up so much. Just know that you have made your mistakes, but you're not your mistakes. We all make mistakes. We all fall down. But that doesn't mean that you are your mistake. You have to get back up. Like, I will say this. There are times when we're down, and I will say there are times where it's okay to not be okay. But it's not okay to stay in that mentality. It's not okay to be in that mentality for years. And I know that sometimes people are in that mentality. Sometimes people feel like that and they don't know how to get out of it. And I truly understand. I know what it's like to be depressed. I know what it's like to not want to live. I know what it's like to just want to end my life and not care about it. I know what it's like, but I had to be reminded about who I was. There was a time when I was very depressed. Like, I felt like I wasn't nothing. I felt like there was no reason for me to be here. I felt like every time I said something, it was stupid or it had no meaning. I just felt like I had no purpose, no meaning, and I was nothing. And I always felt like I always made mistakes. I'm always messing up something. I just didn't feel like I was anybody. And I remember I used to work with this woman and she still had my number. And out of nowhere, she messaged me. And when I tell you that God's an on-time God, he may not come when we want him, but he's always there on time. Remember that song? He's an on-time God. Hey, yes, he is. Whoa. He may not come when you want him, but he's always there on time. Hey, that's the truth. I need to wonder what's a little hot in here. It's leather. So anyways, wind down. Stop it. Anyways, so when she messaged me, it was random. Like, we didn't talk for like months. She's like, you are beautiful. You are strong. You are courageous. You are one of the strongest people that I've ever met. And I was like, yo, what? And I believed it. I ran with it. After she said that to me, I began to build myself back up. And when you don't know what to do to build yourself back up, just let me start by saying that, y'all, we need God. God will tear you down just to build you all the way back up. He will be that support for you. He'll be the love for you. And for those of you who don't know who God is, for those of you who, don't believe in God, ask him for yourself. Go to him for yourself and pray. God, if you're real, show me you're real. God, speak to me. Say something to me. Show me something. God, I want to feel it, because he is the way, he is the door to overcoming everything that we go through, depression, anxiety, everything that we are going through, even with the mental illness. God is the answer. He will heal that. He will heal you. But the way to be healed is persistence. So if you want to work on becoming a better person, or work on certain areas of your life, you have to persistently work in them areas. Now, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, motivational videos. I watch preaching videos. I watch all types of stuff. People who even have YouTubes and have 2 views. I watch them because if it's a good word, I listen to it. You want to fill your mind with positivity. So if you feel like you got a lot of negative around you, you may have to listen to more positive songs. You may have to listen to more positive podcasts. If there's a certain thing you want to work on, like for example, me, I know that anger is a big thing for me. And y'all see me, I'm a very bubbly person, but I also don't have the best attitude sometimes. So that's something that I've been working on, but I'm persistent with it. Okay, so I've looked up articles about anger and how to overcome anger and how to not let things easily affect me. I read books about things so I can heal within my heart. I confess what's in my heart, confess the problems that's going on with me, so that way I can, let it off my shoulder and then work on it. I listen to them videos. I even listen to stuff at nighttime. Like, I'll let the preachers, like certain, topics they'll talk about, and I'll listen to it while I'm sleeping. I'll listen to gospel music while I'm sleeping, or sometimes I'll listen to like slow jams, R&B music while I'm sleeping, because the words are meditating in my mind. Even if I'm sleeping and I'm not really hearing what it's saying, it's still getting in my brain. So, if there's something that you want to change, you have to begin to work on it, but you also have to be careful about who you let in your ear, who you surround yourself with, and what you feed yourself with, because whatever we feed ourselves with is what we become. So if you're feeding yourself with negativity constantly, that's what you're going to become. If you feed yourself with positivity, that's what you're going to become. If you're surrounded by everybody that gossips about people, that's negative, that always wants to fight this and that, but that's what you're going to become. Unless you're strong-willed and that's not your type of thing, and you strong-willed and you do what's right, no matter if people do what's wrong, that's different. But if you feel like you're not strong-willed, you're going to have to work on the things that you're weak in. And just know it's not going to happen overnight. We got to stop thinking that things are going to be microwave, because that's not the case. If you want to really develop, if you want to really grow, if you really want to like walk into your purpose like you're supposed to, we have to understand that it's going to take time. It's going to take time to overcome the anger. It's going to take time to overcome the not trusting people. It's going to take time to overcome the hurt and the pain that certain people put you through or you put yourself through. That's going to take time. But you have to be willing to take the time to do it. Let's see what's okay. I don't want to ramble too much. But I want y'all to know that, you know, there was no mistake. You are not a mistake. You are here for a reason. I don't care how old you are. You can be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, even 100. You are still here for a reason, and there's only one you. So figure out what your purpose is. And once you know what your purpose is, work on it and work on it and work on it. I don't care what people say about you. I don't care if they say, well, you ain't this and you're not that. Well, you're never going to be that. Well, you act just like your mama. You act just like your daddy. You know, rebuke them. Rebuking means you are correcting them, but in a spiritual way, I rebuke you. You're basically reversing what they're saying to you. So if they're saying to you, ain't nothing titty, you know, I see you doing this YouTube thing, but you're not, honey, your YouTube's not even popping. You're never probably ever going to be popping. Stop right there. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I rebuke you because it is going to be popping. I'm going to be one of the best YouTubers. I'm going to be one of the most viewed YouTubers. You know, I'm speaking positive in my life. And if you don't believe the positive, speak it every day. Whatever it is that you don't believe about yourself, but you want yourself to become, you can write it down and read it every day, but read it out loud. Because once you're speaking it, words are powerful. Like, words are very powerful. What you speak is what comes to pass. And I know there's a lot of people who understand that. There's a lot of people who don't. You know, if you're young, you may not understand, you know, you might just say anything and not realize that words are very powerful. When God created the world, he used his words. He did not use his hands. He spoke, oh, let there be light. Oh, let there be land. He used his words. So if God uses his words and he gave us what he has, imagine how powerful our words are. So like I said, if there's a certain area in your life that you want to work on, but you feel like you're not there yet and you don't think you really have the capacity to be there, keep speaking it. You have to speak what's not there to make it exist. Everything that's in this world came from somebody first speaking. Oh, there used to be them roads. Remember, like, I don't know, some of y'all be driving, and on them roads, they be like blocks. Some block roads they used to have from back in the days with the horse and the carriages, and now they have regular roads you can just drive on. So, you know, they spoke that into existence. Someone said, oh, you know what? We need to change the pavement so that way the cars can drive smoothly on the road. Someone spoke that, and then someone else brought it into existence. Someone else, brought that into existence. So I had to wind my window up because I seen somebody behind me, and I didn't know if they was about to walk past and shit. So anyways, I speak that into existence. So the things that I don't believe about myself, I make myself believe it. You feel me? I will speak it every day. Oh, I am smart. Oh, I am strong. Oh, I am mighty. Oh, all right, guys, I had a call. But you speak things that are not as though they are, so that they can come into pass. You know, we have to speak these things and go in the mirror and speak it, you know, every single day. Whoever it is that you want to be, whatever it is that you want to do, you speak it. And then you take one step. Just understand that you have to start somewhere. When you take that step, you may not have all the support in the world. Everyone may not agree with you. Everyone may not think that it's right. But if you know in your heart, and that's something maybe God put it on your heart, or you just know in your heart that this is something that you want to do, and this is something that needs to get done, do it. Take the first step. And once you take the first step, you'll take the next step. And once you take the next step, you take the next step. Hey, you might fall down, baby girl, baby boy. Get back up and take the step again. Understand that persistence brings manifestation. If you continue to be persistent, you're going to manifest the things that you want. But if you give up, if you stop, you're going to have to start all over again. I will say that I started YouTube last year, and I stopped doing videos for months. And so now I'm back at it, but I have to start all over again. And I'm back to 2, 3, 4, 5 views a video. But that's okay, because I know where I'm going, and I speak to myself every day. Oh, you're going to get there. You're going to be exactly where you want to be. But when you get there, you have to know how to maintain it. So that's why it takes one step at a time. That's why it's important to not microwave the things that you want in life in the person that you're supposed to be. You cannot microwave it. You can't make it happen like this. Because if you don't let it process, if you don't let it cook through, if you don't let, if you don't let yourself go through things and learn things, then you're not going to understand the importance of having certain things. You're not going to understand the importance of being a certain way. You're not going to understand the importance of being patient. You're not going to understand the importance of, being who you're supposed to be. So let yourself, go through the process. Okay. Sometimes we're growing when we don't realize it. If we don't give up, imagine how far we'll be in 6 months. Just for example, for people who like to work out. If we don't give up with working out, even if you may have not changed your diet completely. Like you're not eating fruits and vegetables every single day, all day long, but you are still working out and you're still being persistent and you don't give up and you're doing this every day or a few times a week, but you're not giving up and you're not stopping. You're going to see results. Why? Because you never gave up. So understand that you have to start somewhere. It don't matter where you start. It don't matter how many people supporting you. If you let God in, he will be your number one supporter. And whenever it's time, he will bring more people in. But you have to be able to maintain the people that's already watching you. So if you do videos, if you do music, it don't matter if you get 2 streams. That's 2 people that listen to your music. Or it might be one person who keeps on listening to your music. No matter what the case is, you have to start somewhere. And whenever you start, a lot of times, let me say this. I'm going to use an example. A lot of times we want big and we want more at the beginning. We want it because we see other people have it. And it looks like, oh, that's fun for them to have it. Oh, they're fly. They got this, they got that. And you want it because they have it. But you're not realizing they're not showing you what it takes to maintain what they got. So, for example, a lot of you want your first house to be a mansion. A lot of you want a 10-bedroom crib for the first house. Okay? So, say, for instance, you go ahead and get that 10-bedroom crib, all right? You got the house. It's huge, right? You don't have no maids. You don't have no one to help you clean this house. So then you let your family over, you let your friends over, and your house is getting destroyed, and you really can't. It's hard to maintain, and it's expensive. You didn't realize how much it's going to be monthly. And it's hard for you to maintain how to clean it up. It's hard for you to maintain the cleanliness of it. It's hard for you to maintain how much it costs. Why? Because you felt like you had to start big. You have to start. Sometimes you have to start small. Sometimes you just have to start somewhere. If you can maintain the small things, then you can handle the big things. So, that's my message for today. Don't you dare throw in the towel. Don't you dare give up. You are here for a reason. You are somebody. You are special. You are worthy. And you don't need no one to tell you that to believe it. You have to believe it for yourself. Because 9 times out of 10, people will not believe in you until you believe in you. And if you have people around you believing you, even if you don't believe in yourself, that's a blessing. Keep them around because they see something that you don't see. But we're not going to keep letting the negative thought take over. No, you control your mind. You control what's going on. It's up to you what you want to happen in your life. How far you want to go. It's up to you. It's not up to what other people say. You don't need nobody else to validate who you are. You need God to validate who you are. If he says, well done, and it's well done, who cares what they got to say about it? I hope this helped. If you like this video and you feel like it touched your heart, please make sure you share it, y'all, because you never know who needed to hear this message. You never know who this could have helped. Make sure you guys follow me on all my social medias, my Facebook, my Twitter, my Snapchat, my YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and what else I got? Yeah, Instagram. Yeah, so make sure you guys follow me on those. Keep up with me, and I'll keep it real. I don't post a lot on all my social media, but I'm about to start posting a lot more. So that way, I can stay engaged with you guys. If you guys have any topics that you want to talk about, let me know. If I have knowledge of it, I'll speak of it. If I don't, I'll find it. I'll find the knowledge. I'm definitely going to have all types of videos. So make sure you guys stay tuned. And hey, if you didn't already do it, and you like the video, don't just like it in your mind. Go ahead and like the button. Like, what are you doing? And hey, if you like the video and you like these type of videos, and you know what? This really helped you today. And you know what? You needed this word today. Go ahead and subscribe, boo. I got more coming for you. Hey, subscribe, boo. Hey, I got more coming for you. All right, y'all. God bless y'all. Y'all have a great day. All right.